You can have free TV and all the benefits of your traditional DVR box, but you're not going to pay any money for it. You're going to be able to pause live TV. You're going to be able to record live TV. You're going to be able to watch live TV as you would normally do it, storing over 50 hours of live TV, and the cost per month is zero. Tablo has arrived on the scene as the #1 choice in America, and every single day, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people are making the switch to Tablo. Watching television anywhere and everywhere on all of your devices. We'll talk about that. To have free TV in every room of your house. To have incredible content that is free with no monthly fees and no subscriptions and no contracts. Yes, you can record your favorites, you can pause your favorites, you can replay your favorites and watch it when you want. I was lucky enough to be here for the launch of Tablo around 18 months ago. I was lucky enough to be here with Jesse Palmer when he was a big part of our presentation as Tablo, hit the airwaves. And I'm always lucky to be joined by our special guest. He is the true Tablo ambassador, Mr. Justin Hyatt. Justin, my friend, time flies. Is it like nearly 2 years now?
I can't believe when you said 18 months, I thought, I can't believe it's been that long.
Right.
Still, to this day, an X factor. It's one of the things that we mentioned at the very beginning when I called Adam. I said, Adam, we have got a brand new product you've never seen before. He's never seen before. And I immediately knew that this was going to be widely popular. We think about all of you, the TV viewers, the ones who are watching right now saying, you know what, TV has gotten expensive, hasn't it? I mean, all the different ways that we think that we make it less expensive, and somehow, at the end of the day, it becomes more and more expensive. We made it easier, more simple, and we eliminated the 3 things that you don't like: subscriptions, contract, and monthly fees. It is free television wherever you are in your whole entire house, and all you need is your tablet device and your indoor antenna. This is a 30-mile range indoor antenna that connects right here to your Tablo device. You are getting the Tablo total system, and let me tell you what that means. With just your indoor antenna and now your Tablo device, you can now pause, play, rewind, and record live TV right there on your television. But you know what else? Even on your phone, on your tablet, on any of your smart compatible devices, and it doesn't matter if you have a Roku or a Fire Stick television. You can have an Apple TV, you can have a Samsung TV, you can have an LG TV. All you need to do is download that Tablo app directly to your television, and you are off to the races. All of those unbelievable channels that are free right now and available to you. Guess what? It's the ABCs, the NBCs, the CBSs, the Foxes, all of the premier shows that we'd love to watch when they're live, but often we don't get to. Now you get to be able to record, and here's what we have today. We have not just our 2-tuner, we have got the 4-tuner at an unbelievable price, and I'll tell you what the 4-tuner means to you. I'm
going to ask a favor of our phenomenal award-winning producer, Brandon. Brandon, do you mind showing America how many of these are left, please, sir? Because when I last looked, I believe it was it was 1,000, it's now 923. So this is our final quantity for the year that we have scheduled. If you Google Tablo 4, you're going to see this out there for $200. Our price is significantly lower, and that's because we will launch partners with the good folks at Tablo, who are a group of amazingly talented people. So we believe our best value is on the screen. We believe nobody can even come close to where we are. If you were ever going to buy one, I would buy this one tonight. Nothing comes close. So we're going to dig a little deeper of how it works, why it works, and how you'll get the most out of it. But the story starts and stops with the basics. Free television, wherever you want to watch it. I can pause live TV, I can record live TV, I can replay live TV. I'm doing all the things I would do with traditional DVR boxes and spending a lot of money every month. All free, no fine print, no hidden contract to subscriptions. Just like when we did. Yeah. When you know more about it, it's impossible to say no.
Yeah, and this is one of the things that we love having the opportunity to do, which is educate. We understand the idea of, okay, free TV, we love it. How do we get it started? That's why the installation, I always use in air quotes, because there's virtually no installation. As soon as you get this at home, it's going to walk you through the whole entire process. We've got a quick start guide. You can go ahead and even scan the QR code. We'll take you to, or even an electronic version, directly to our app, and it walks you right there step by step. And what does that mean? So there's that QR code. Literally takes you directly to the app. app, and now you get to figure out where to place your antenna. You know, here's the biggest thing. When you talk about starting at the basics, when you look at antennas, if you've ever seen them before, or if you've ever had one before, you know what? Sometimes we come to the point where we say, where do I put it? I don't understand. If I've got the TV all the way in the inside of the home and it's not by a window, how am I going to get the optimal signal? Well, this is the best part, because now when you connect your antenna to your tablet device, it connects to your home Wi-Fi, meaning you now have one device and one antenna that you can now have connected to all of your smart compatible devices. What does that also mean? You're doing it wirelessly. You're not having to worry about an antenna that has a 20-foot cord that's connected to a TV that's all the way maybe in the basement or all the way upstairs. So think about all the sub-level homes, and think about this, all of the different electronics that you get to be able to watch TV on. Well, now you don't have to fight over the channel. In fact, with just one antenna and one device, the fact that you have 4 tuners means you can be watching on 4 different devices, watching 4 different things simultaneously. So everybody in the home can be watching something differently. You can be watching what you've got recorded on your DVR while somebody else is watching the big game. And speaking of big games and even big shows that we're showing you right now, think about all of the available big games that you miss out on right now because you decide, well, I want to just go kind of through a lot of these different app services. Well, now you miss out on the big basketball games, the big NASCAR races, the big football games that are right there and available to you, guess what, for free. Don't miss out on any of those big games just because you looked for a different way. Find the easiest way, that is Tablo. Now I want to show you, because I want to go to what we call our really full service, because I just have my phone, because I'm using my Roku app right here on my phone. You can use your Roku remote. And this is just the Tablo app right here on your TV. We're using the Roku app as well. And I wanted to kind of show from the basics, because this is what we typically get with any indoor antenna. We just get a program guide. You don't only just get a program guide. I'm going to go back up here because I want to go to the home. Now you have your own curated experience. It's going to tell you what's going to be live right now, what's trending on Tablo. All of those big games, let's look at them. Whether it's college basketball, whether it's big hockey games, whether it's going to be further basketball, or how about that, some big golf tournaments. I think you know which ones I'm talking about. You get to watch them for free. Here's some of my recent recordings. Yes, think about all of those series recordings that you might miss out on. I get to even create my favorite channels. So instead of having to worry about flipping through every channel every time through the program guide, I get to now save which channel, which of course is HSN, obviously, and right here.
You've got good taste.
Can't miss prime time. We've got all the different shows that are on what right now. Right Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. We got Jimmy Kimmel, all of the Jimmys right here in Shark Tank and beyond. You get to be able to have access to for free. Live news right here for free. All of these different things available to you right at your fingertips. And this is the other thing that I love. We talk about curating. It's also about finding. So when we come over here, we go to shows, and it's going to take a little bit just because our indoor Wi-Fi in the studio. Once that loads up, I want you to think about this. How often are you sitting there trying to find something?
Sure.
Even on TV right now. Well, now what we've done is we've allowed you to filter through not only what shows are live right now, but what shows are going to be available throughout the whole entire network that you have available on your TV, whether it's your local and or not, because we actually add 75 additional plus channels. So now we can say, okay, well, what shows? And then these are shows that are live right now. So in fact, we've got Late Night with Seth Meyers that is on right now. We can then go to genres and we can figure out what shows we want to find through those genres. Now, these aren't all live, but this is where we then can go right over here. We can say, oh, that's that brand new show 911. I would love to be able to watch that. Well, now I can actually go to series recording right up here and never miss a show. So this is what we love about this, be able to have that DVR right there. And then while you're watching, you know what? I got to go to the bathroom. Now I can pause it. I can come back. All the different ways that you enjoy watching TV. But in order to get those types of features, you got to pay premium pricing for. You don't have to pay premium pricing to get that type of experience with your Tablo.
With orders that have been placed, we have around 700 left for the entire country. Actually, less than that, I'm being told, around 650. So this is the end of the road for our Tablo 4. The best you can buy. This is what I have at home, and I've had it since we launched it. There's a lot of free TV options out there. Some of them are very complicated. Tablo has made it so easy and so simple. There is no catch. Everything Justin just showed you was free. You can record your favorite shows for free. Pause, play, replay, all for free. So your big stations, the big channels that you love, ABC, CBS, NBC, on all the others, all of the stuff that Justin's showing you, incredible. And because this is the 4Tuner, you can now have everybody in the house, 4 different places, watching different things. So the freedom is incredible. This is a $200 item. We're at $119.99. We'll pay to ship it to you. It's on FlexPay of $24. Let me say this, though. I think if you're tempted, we are creatures of habit, and we do things the way we've always done them. Let me send it to you for a FlexPay. You've got 30 days. Plug this in. If you don't love it, just send it back and get your money back. But you should try it, because if you do love it, which I believe you will, you could save thousands of dollars over a lifetime. Thousands of dollars, because there's no bill to this. That's why Tablo, you know, you talk about America's #1, more people are tuning in to Tablo than any other brand out there for free television. You can have free TV. People choose to still pay for it, but Justin, you don't need to.
You don't
need to.
You don't need to. You know, often what we'll do is we'll save some of those those cable boxes, the satellite boxes, because we want to make sure that if we ever have any, you know, family or friends that stay over the house, that they still have access to some TV in those guest rooms. Well, we've all seen it, right? The amount of expense that it takes for all of these different extra boxes. We're looking for ways to be able to save money. You know, we don't want to get rid of TV. We just want to find a better way to watch TV that is more affordable. We still want access to all the things that we love. I'm showing you right now being able to watch live TV right here on my iPad by just downloading the Tablo TV app. You know what? All these different services. Can you do this? Again, back to what makes this offer so amazing is that it's not the 2-tuner, it is the 4-tuner. So that means I can have my phone watching live right now. I can have my TV watching a different channel. And then I even have my iPad where I'm watching a different channel. And then while I'm watching right now, I can come right over here and then I can pause TV just like that. How nice would that be to just pause television? You know, we often, again, we think about how else we would be able to do what I just did. We'd have to pay premium. So this is just going to be that simple app. We can go ahead and we can turn it so we can be watching TV right there in the kitchen, watching our shows, watching it again when we're available to watch it. There's nothing worse than trying to catch that live show and missing it every single time, or then you finally get to that movie that you keep missing and then it's the same part that you always get to. Now record that movie and watch it when you want to. All of these different things. Remember, when we keep saying free, 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 what does that mean? You're also free from the hassle of having to figure out what to watch. You're free from having to worry about the contracts, the fees, the subscriptions. And again, back to the basics, as Adam said it, which is, well, if the installation's going to be tough, I would understand, but it's not. We make it super easy for you, and now we allow you to put your antenna in the most optimal place in your home. You know, we often look at antennas. It can be a pain because you have to have the antenna connected, hardwired to that one TV. Now you have one antenna that connects to your tablet device to your home Wi-Fi, and that's it. Now you have a wireless experience, meaning all of your compatible smart devices with your Tablo, you can be watching immediately live television. That's upstairs, that's downstairs, that's in the bathroom while you're getting ready, that's in the kitchen while you're cooking or even doing the dishes. It's in bed while the kids are upstairs watching their shows. All of the different ways that you enjoy television, but for free. So while you're watching the football game and mom calls you, now you got to pick up for mom. We know we got to pick up for mom. You never miss mom's phone call. Now you don't have to miss the game. You can go ahead and pause it and be ready to record that movie and watch with the family later that night.
We are 5 minutes or sell out, whichever happens first. Congratulations to everybody that's already picked it up. The momentum that Tablo has is just, you know, unrivaled. Since Tablo arrived on the scene, they have made it easy, they made it simple. They know that people are curious about free TV. They took away all the barriers. They gave you all the things. They gave me all the things that I wanted from my television, but without any charges to it. So if you would like to order with the folks that have placed their order, maybe 400 left now, listen, when we sell out, you're gonna still buy this everywhere. Everybody stocks Tablo, but you're gonna pay $200. Because we were the launch partner with the great folks from Tablo, they've given us the best value in America, we believe, down from $199.99 to $119.99. That's a massive cut. And please know, if you're Googling this and searching it, there is a difference between the Tablo 2 and the Tablo 4. The Tablo 2-tuner is different to the Tablo 4-tuner. This is the better one. This is the best one you can buy. You might find the Tablo 2 at this price, but you're not going to find this one at that, I don't believe. So with that being said, there's a little bit of hold. That's just people trying to place the call before it sells out. If you are ordering, we'll put our 3-minute clock on the screen. I wish I had advanced order or extended delivery. I don't on this. Justin, our journey with Tablo has been a wonderful one. Our values are incredible. I think that there is momentum now because friends know people, we know family members who've got it and they tell each other.
Yeah.
So it's just built and built.
It has, and you know, when you get it and you're finally using it, you know, one of the experiences is that, wow, I don't have to pay for this?
Yes.
When you're going through all the different things, you're saying, well, this channel's free? I get to watch the game for free? How many times are you going out to a restaurant just to be able to catch that game? Whether it's the football game or the basketball game. How many times are we spending extra money to enjoy what we can be enjoying right at home? And then the experience that you get. Look, there's often many other options that you can be watching TV with, and I totally get it. But being able to pause, play, rewind, and record and never have to pay monthly for it is a service that you will be very hard-pressed to find except for right here with Tablo. The fact that we're offering the 4-tuner. Often we do the 2-tuner, the 4-tuner at nearly the same price as the 2-tuner. That's 4 times the fun, meaning that you'll be able to watch on multiple different devices without interrupting each other. I can be watching HSN right now while somebody else is watching the big game on the big television. And remember, it's only one device and one antenna. If we had multiple TVs in the house, that would be multiple antennas for all of the different devices. But that means we wouldn't also be able to watch on our phone. You can be watching TV on your phone. You can be watching on your iPad. You can be watching on your Samsung television. The other nice thing about this is that we're available in all of the different app stores now on every single different television, whether it's Samsung, whether it's your Apple TV. And remember, we don't just stop at giving you a program guide. We allow you to truly curate your whole entire experience. So go back up again when you go to home. This is the type of experience you can pay $70 a month for. And guess what? Those subscriptions, every year, they go up another $10. I had one started at $15. It's $70 a month now.
Jeez.
And you know why I did it? Because I like being able to pause, play, rewind, and record. But I don't like having to pay $70 a month.
Right.
You don't have to do that with your Tablo TV.
You know, when we say, and this is, we were talking to Jesse Palmer when he was here about this, but the money you can save over a lifetime is into the thousands of dollars. That's why I say, look, this might not be for everybody, but if it is for you, which we think you will love it, you will save potentially a fortune, which is why you should try it. If you don't like it, you can at least say, well, I did give it a go, but you've got to try it. Because if you don't try it, you will never, ever know. What I do realize from Tablo is that they listen to the feedback. People want to be able to play, pause, and rewind their TV. They want to be able to record shows like they do on their DVR. They don't want to pay any money to do that. They want a system that helps to find things rather than you searching for things. They want a curated experience that's customized to you. You want the big names. You want the big channels. You want the big shows. You got them, and it's all free. There's no hidden print. There's no fine print. There's no, it's free for 6 months and then it's going to be $50 a month. It's free this month, next month, this year, next year, the year after. It's a zero risk opportunity for endless watching, which is why if they let us, Justin and I would lock the doors and talk about this all night long. Because when you get it, you say, why wouldn't I buy this?
Yeah, and again, it's just an added value when it doesn't cost much to really enter into this world of Tablo. We think about, again, all the different ways that we watch television now. It all adds up. When you're looking at the end of the day, a way to be able to access all of your local television, if maybe it's your local news, but all of the, again, the big premiere shows. I want to just really quickly go through them because I got it right here. What's trending? All of these different shows that we're seeing commercials for all the time. The Rookie, we're seeing it all the time. We don't want to miss it. Whether it's, we had Jesse Palmer, we had the Bachelor guy on. We all know who he is. Late Night, all the different Saturday Night Live, Access Hollywood, all these different shows that we see and we think, how can we watch them? I'm missing out on them. Well, now you can even binge watch them because you can record them and then you can watch them all through right here. You can actually have 50 hours of recording right here on your DVR. And then you might be saying, well, I'm in bed. You know, the husband's watching something on the TV in the bedroom. I'd love to be able to watch something on my phone or watch something on my iPad. Now you can be watching in 2 different devices, right on one device through your Tablo, 2 different channels without interrupting anybody. So a big game keeps going on, but even while you're on the couch, you could be watching what you want to watch too.
Justin, my friend, I'll meet you over there.
Do we got a flow? An eco flow?
You better believe we're going to go with the flow, with the eco flow, and an amazing offer that's next. Thank you for your orders on Tablo. Justin and I are thrilled that